Hi everybody, let's start today with our practice. Let's start a bit of a warm-up. Let's start with the legs today. Keep on opening those legs, involving the hips, stretching it nicely. Nice. And then the other direction. Beautiful. Bring into the other leg. It's quite important. We stretch, especially nowadays, it's a bit cold. Although I'm in my Bali uniform as usual. Also, this is a live class today. And then the reverse direction.
I'm the reality of the weather. You're thinking you're in Bali.
Nice. A little bit with the knees here, going in and out and in. Observing also the lower back with this move. Stretching the lower back and then reverse directions. Be gentle here, warming up the knees. Coming forward as deep as you can, maybe coming onto the balls of the feet here. Coming back up. Going down onto the knees, balls of the feet, one more time. This time, if you can, come all the way down. If you can, sit there. Maybe release the hands, if you can. Balance yourself. Always make sure that you don't fall or hurt yourself. Release. One foot forward, one foot back. A little bit of a pulse here, also involving the hips. Try to bring that back knee as low as you can. And then change your footing. Try to give a bit of a pulse here. Try to get that knee as low as you can. Slowly release. A little bit with the hips here going into a circular motion. You can bring your hands even behind you, making that circle nice and big.
Qigong belly.
You call it Qigong belly?
Yeah.
Call it Tai Chi belly. And then make that dancer with the hips.
Belly dancer.
Belly dancer. And then the other direction. Observe the difference between the two. Sometimes you might find one side is a little bit more ouchy ouch, we call it, than the other. Nice. Give me that belly dancer in that direction. It's only with the hips and the low back. Beautiful. Nice. Open the legs a little bit wide here. Interlace the hands, the fingers. Push it down and come down. Try to touch the floor if you can. Try to keep the knees as straight as you can. If you can't, bend the knees, it's okay. Release the head, let the head be heavy. If you're mirroring me, then you're going to go towards your right leg. I'm going to go towards my left. So go towards your right. I'm on to my left. Try to touch the palms to your feet there. Come to the neutral and then go towards your other leg. Try to keep as straight as you can that leg. Release back towards the middle. Bend the knees, keep the chin to the chest and roll slowly back up into your standing pose. Bring the legs in. And a little bit of a swing today. So we're going to be swinging the legs here. So try to balance yourself. Be careful. Hold the wall if you come out of balance. Hold the chair, but if you can, swing your arms. Try to keep that balance. There's a couple of new exercises today we're going to be doing. Nice. Now go sideways. Now don't hit your partner. Tara, be careful. I don't want to swing at you.
I mean, you be careful. You whack me.
Yes, I'll go sideways. Nice. Release. You can try these exercises actually by holding the wall and giving it maximum effect here to even release some of the muscles in your hamstring and your joints. But if you want to do it for balance, swing the arms with it. So it's a double effect, and then go sideways. Even with the sideways, if you hold a wall or a chair or a table, it's much more easier and much more deeper with the swing. But if it's about balance, swing the arms. Release. Nice. A little bit left and right. Try to reach as low as you can. Keep those shoulders and elbows reaching all the way max. Welcome to class, Christine. We're still warming up. Couple of new moves today. Nice. Last but not least, a little bit of a forward and a back. And then switch the legs. Try to go as deep as you can, finding those little spots in your lower back to release. Coming back to neutral. This time, it's about making a circle with your tailbone. So all those muscles and the fascia that's hooked onto your hips. Okay, we're going to try to release it. It's like that belly dancer, but this time tuck your pelvis forward. Tuck your chin in, but don't pull it all the way in and out. Just keep it straight. And then with your belly or with your hip, just go into a circle. Imagine that tailbone, which is underneath you, making into small circles. If you bring your hands towards your lower spine, pointing with that finger, doing those circles, it's a subtle movement. You will feel that your hip is like grinding, or the muscles are not being very smooth there. Now, whichever direction you've picked, now reverse the direction. It's a kind of the belly dancer, but on a more subtle, more smaller area. It's those little involuntary muscles that are all hooked. Beautiful. Next, tuck that pelvis again forward, tuck the chin in and pull your crown of your head high. Release one more time. Tuck the pelvis forward, pull the chin in, crown of the head up. Release one last time. And release. Let's start a bit with the swinging. Keep your head forward. If you have your partner or your flatmate or your roommate next to you, give some space. You don't want to bang your hands into each other, hurt each other. Be safe always. Nice. Ouch. See, I banged it, sorry. Now try to tap your shoulder, going all the way behind, looking behind. Warming up the shoulders also. Coming slowly back to your neutral. A little bit rolling with the shoulders. One time. Two times. Pull it up. 3 times. And then reverse. Bring it forward and down, up, forward. Get that full range of motion in there and down. Next is bring that arm, make it very slow here. Find that range of motion. Sometimes the range of motion, you can change it with the direction of the hand. Finding that extra move, extra spot, and then reverse the direction. Nice. Sometimes clicks and cracks might happen. Be gentle with it. Then with the other hand. My left shoulder is notorious with its music making. I call it music.
We're going the opposite way to each other.
You know, well, that's cool.
Just to confuse everybody.
And then the other direction. You see, even talking to your body, you should talk positive. You should not say it's bad sounds, it cracks and this. You should call it music. Nice. Next, bring your elbows forward. Pull them forward. Feel them in the socket of your shoulders. Pull it back. Open that chest. Try to touch your shoulder blades together here. Pull forward. Pull those elbows. Pull them back. Open that chest. Open up. Release. Bring in one hand in. Oh, you didn't go opposite this time. Pull it in. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. Keep your chin high. Don't let it fold forwards. This time pull in the elbow down. Feel it. And then start tipping towards the opposite direction. Keep that head open. Keep that shoulder open. Breathe in the belly. Slowly come back up. Release. And reverse hand. The other hand. Stretching, my favorite part. Bring the elbow up and pull. And then start tipping.
I feel like a teapot.
Teapot Tara. Keep on breathing in the belly. You might be feeling some vibration in the breath here. It's okay. It's the core. Come back up and release. Nice. A little bit with the neck. Pull your neck down. Release the muscles. Let gravity take over your shoulders also. Do not pick up your shoulders here. Bring your head up and release back. You'll feel your throat of your mouth being pulled. Try to clench the teeth. Fold forwards. Now rolling to one side, whether left or right, not important. Roll to that side. And push the opposite shoulder down. Turn your gaze up to the ceiling or towards the heavens. Turn your gaze down towards the floor or towards Mother Earth. Continue rolling your head towards the other side. Push that opposite shoulder down. Turn your gaze up. Find those little spots that don't want to move. And then turn your gaze down towards the earth. Finding those extra spots. Roll forward. Release. And do the turtle scooping here. Scoop in and out. In and out. In and out. As the last time. Now do the opposite. Out and in. Nice. Nice. Now with the elbows and the palms and the wrists, bring in and out towards your diving swallow. Make it slow. Feel it in your wrists. Feel it in every finger, opening, squeezing in. Your forearms, your elbows, everything. Along with the shoulders. Nice. A little bit of a rolling here. Be slow. Find those points. There are some more stretches with the wrists that we can do. This is a very good warm-up here. Now bring in the hands and pull it in. That's for your forearm and the wrist. Pull it in. Same arm. Reverse the fingers facing down. Pull it in. Release. And the other hand. Maybe down, maybe up, whichever you like. And then bring them up and pull. Nice. A little bit with the fingers. Warming up. Now that every joint in our body has been stretched and warmed up, let's open our session. Let's come into that V stand. Hands towards the sides. Now bring an intention to the practice today. Bring that intention into your heart, whether that intention is health or grounding or sharing energy, chi, positive energy. Close your eyes and roll on your thumb. Left hand down, right hand on top, thumbs together. Keep that intention in your heart, that positive intention. With the left fist, gong. Bring it to your heart. Bring it down towards your lower dantian. Beautiful. A little bit of the second style of waving hands in the clouds. So we're going to start from scratch today. So the move is a very simple move. So you inhale and you exhale. You're still in your stance here. In your 1 foot stance, your weight is onto the balls of your feet. Your pelvis is tucked and your back is straight. And you inhale, you scoop, you exhale, and you open, coming into the middle. Try this for a few times. When you scoop in, you turn the palm and you release it back. This exercise is very good to quieten the mind. You inhale and you scoop, you exhale and you turn. Your look also is with the direction of the hip. So your movement is being driven by the hip, not by the knees. Beautiful. A few more times on this side. Nice. Come to the middle and switch the hands now. So the same movement. Again, the knees are stable. The weight is onto the balls of your feet. Your pelvis is tucked. Just a few times on this side. You know what's coming next. Both hands are going to be invited in. So let's start inviting the second hand. Slow it down. Slow down your breath. Sometimes you get mixed up. It's okay. So what you do is you come back to the single hand and you continue. You inhale and you exhale. And whenever you're ready, you bring in the second hand. It's okay. Slow down your breath. Keep your gaze soft. Let the motion come through the hip, not through the knees. Beautiful. Clear your mind. Just a few more times here. One more time in each side. Finish the exercise and push the excess chi down. One more new move today. It's called plucking the stars on both sides. It's part of the Yi Jin Jing sequence. So again, come to your quiescent pose and stand onto the balls of the feet and tuck the pelvis. Back is straight. First of all, please have a look. It's quite a simple move, but yet it's quite challenging because Yi Jin Jing is all about releasing in from your spine. So it's about strengthening and lengthening the spine. So what will happen is that it's a double move with a double hands. So one hand comes behind you and the fingers open up your spine and onto the lower part of your spine. So you inhale. You exhale, you turn around and keep on looking at your Lao Gong. Lao Gong is the middle of your palm. So you inhale, exhale. Keep that gaze on it. Turn around. Keeping onto the movement from the hip. And then the palm starts coming up. Pulling up. Breathing in here. Coiling every single muscle in your body onto the right side. And then you release, keeping the palm up. And this time, your forearm is in front of you. You keep on turning towards the left. And then you release, coming to the middle and bringing that hand down. It's quite an internal work of the body, especially on the right side when we're doing it. It's all the spine, all the muscles on the right side is being pulled along with the hand. So everything on the right side, you'll feel that ringing of the joints and the muscles. So let's try to do this on the left side. So you turn towards the right and then turn towards the left. The movement is from the hip. Once you've reached the hip movement, start twisting that hand up and turning further towards the left. Releasing towards the forward and towards the right side. The hand turns with it, as if turning a light bulb. Releasing it back towards the middle and bringing the hand down. Nice. So every time that we're turning around and we reach to one side, we take 3 breaths there. Okay, so we'll do 3 breaths on every side that we turn. And while doing that, with every exhale, try to find that spot, that extra spot in your body. But at the same time, don't stress the body. Don't stress the lower back. You have to keep it smooth. So imagine you're coiling a rubber band. When you release it, what happens? It coils back to its normality. So you got to feel that coiling of all the joints, and when you release it, it needs to coil back into its normality. So get that sensation into it so that it doesn't get entangled more. It actually loosens it up. It's an inner work about this one.
It's like you're wringing out your spine.
Yes, exactly. Okay, left hand backwards or right hand, whichever it is. If you're mirroring me, it means that your right hand is behind you. Turn towards one side. Keep your gaze towards your Lao Gong. All throughout, your gaze is towards your Lao Gong. When you reach towards the maximum, bring that palm, switch it up. Release, turning towards the other side. Turning the palm with it. Basically, your forearm is right in front of you. Release, come back towards the middle. And release the palm down. And switch. Keep your gaze onto that Lao Gong. It's like a dance. Once you've reached towards the maximum, turn the palm up. Keeping the knees straight, the motion is from your hips. Releasing it towards the other side. Releasing it back towards the middle. And releasing the hand down. This exercise is very good for your lower back and for your strength of all the muscles around your spine, to try to wring and release all of that excess energy that you have. So maybe once, maybe twice a week, you may practice this sequence or this type of exercise in order to create that strength and that mobility in your spine. Cool. We're gonna go to classic Shibashi a little bit today. So we're gonna start with floating silk hands. Yeah. Come to your quiescent pose. Palms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. It's very important that we get the posture correct here. What's happening is that we're releasing the hand, bring the arm in, pushing through the heart, and then flushing through the inner channels of the hand, switching the hand and releasing. Our breath is long and soft and slow. Slow down your breath. Make sure that your posture is correct. The motion is not through the knees, it's through the hips. Keep your gaze forward and soft, and every time you turn, looking at your Lao Gong again, which is in the palm of your hand, the middle part of your palm. This exercise is more about wringing the lung channel and strengthening it. and sending all that oxygen that your body needs. So slow down your breath. One more time in each side. To finish this exercise, push forward, bring that palm up, and then pull the elbow towards that direction, and then palms face forwards at each other, switching the other hand up and pulling with the elbow towards that direction. Palms face each other. And then pull that elbow. Cultivating dragon's pearl. Inhaling here. Exhaling, moving the elbow to the other side. Inhaling, palms facing each other. Exhaling and moving. You can go according to the speed of your breath. Be soft. Be soft in your spine. Be soft in your hip. Be soft with your breath. Be gentle. Clear your mind. Keep your eyes open. Keep the gaze in between heaven and earth, neither up nor down. With the next exhale, once you reach to the side and the palms are facing towards each other, this time bring the upper hand forwards and driving with the fingers towards the other side. As if reversing the direction of the hands. At the beginning it was the elbows that were driving. This time the fingers are driving the direction. Go according to the speed of your breath here. Cultivating your pearl. And being connected with your energy. With the next inhale, coming towards the middle, bring that pearl. Caressing that pearl in front of your dantian. Bring that pearl, that energy of yours, your own chi, bring it up towards your Bahway point. Shower yourself all through the sides without touching. your whole body. Going down, your Lao Gong is on top of your kidney 1 point and liver 3. Releasing all excess chi from your body. You may bend the knees a little bit here. Now we'll pick up fresh chi from Mother Earth. Bring it all the way up. And fill up your heart. Right hand down, left hand on top. Observe it internally. Keep your gaze forward into the distance. Bring the palms down towards your lower dantian. For men, left hand down first. For women, right hand down first. Fill up your lower dantian with all the excess energy. Release the palms down. Rowing a boat in the middle of the lake. Inhale here. Open the hands. Exhale. Sink. Inhale. Opening the hands. Lifting up. Don't lift the shoulders. Exhale and sink. Inhale and exhale through the mouth, through the nose and not through the mouth. In a quiet breathing. Keep your gaze full, eyes open. Be quiet here. Quieten your mind. Any thoughts that come, let it go. Two more times here. One last time. Bring the palms down. Sage presents the peach. Inhaling. Scooping, exhaling, present. Remember that U shape. We're going towards 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Always the second palm is down towards the earth. The presenting palm is at the level of the heart. This exercise is very good for insomnia and to rebalance all the nervous system. Slow down the breath. One more time in each side. To finish the exercise, bring both palms down towards the earth. Wave hands over leg. Subtle move with your legs, with your knees. Keep your gaze forward. Imagine strings pulling up. Bring in your visualization here. Inhaling through the kidney 1 points and exhaling through the lung channel. Keep your gaze into the distance and look without looking in the face. Breath is in the belly. Two more times here. One last time. Bring the palms down. Nature's fragrance drifts up the stream. Slow down your breath. Keep your gaze into the distance. Picking up all that fresh energy from Mother Earth and inhaling that beautiful fragrance. Exhaling and pushing all the excess chi. Slow down your breath. Two more times. One last time. Push down all that excess chi, palms facing down towards the earth. Inhale. With the exhale, move the palms towards the sides of your body. Inhale. Exhale, pulling as if something pulling up the wrists 45 degrees. When the breath stops, stop there, inhale. And only move with the exhale, floating the arms up 45 degrees. Turning into our vase, holding the whole universe above us. Grounding ourselves to the moment, simply breathing in. All the noises outside and inside at the same time, listening and being grounded to this moment. In the next inhale here, exhale, bring that vase down. Palms facing each other. And then the fingers facing each other, releasing from the shoulders, the elbows. Inhale here. Exhale and sink. Inhale here. Exhale and lift. Inhale and sink. Exhale and lift. Imagine yourself, you're a tree dancing in the breeze with every inhale and exhale. With the next inhale, sink wherever you are. Exhale and float towards the right or to the left. And then inhale, sink, and then float towards the other direction. The weight on your feet is only playing 10% here. It's still equally distributed weight on both legs. But when you're dancing to one side, one is lighter than the other. The next inhale, sing. Exhale, release the hands down, bring it towards your lower dantian. And sing. Inhale here, hold, lift, exhale through the mouth and sink. Inhale, hold, lift, exhale through the mouth and sink. Inhale, hold, lift, exhale through the mouth and sink. Inhale, bring the back of the palms together. Exhale through the mouth and push the excess chi. Inhale, palms together. Exhale and push all the rebellious, unwanted chi. Inhale, palms together. Exhale and push. Inhale, palms together. Bring the hands towards the lower dantian. For men, left hand first. For women, right hand first. Turn the palms and the fingers down. Knees together. Knees apart. Tuck that pelvis. Pull the perineum up and your genitals up. Connect your renmai and dumai and release. Your belly is nice and soft. Your chest is hollow and humble, pulling strings, touching to the heaven. Your back is straight, chin is tucked. 2 eggs underneath the armpits. Pulling those elbows forward. Elbows together. Elbows apart. Shoulders together. Shoulders apart. Coming towards your quiescent pose. Pulling those elbows forward. Standing in your quiescent pose. Gazing into the distance. So look without looking. and a breath without breathing. Simply being connected. And observe. Slowly come out of your stance. You may stay in your stance as long as you require. However, let's close the session. Coming to that beautiful V stance again, hands towards the sides. Closing the eyes, bringing the intention back into our hearts. And then rolling on the thumbs. Left hand down, right hand on top, and thumbs together. Bring that intention. Observe that intention and send that intention to every single person you love or needs it. It could be the whole universe or the whole world. With the left fist, gong. Bring it towards your heart. Bring it down towards your lower dantian. Take a half step with your left leg forward, backwards. Bow down to the members, teachers, masters, and grandmasters. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, please write to us and I'll be more than happy to assist.